and your passion and your drive has to be that. So, which means you may have to move to New York, or you may have to move to Hollywood, or you have to proactively go and if you don't have an agent, then belong to things like Backstage.com and Actors Access. These are like organizations on the internet that you can join, and they provide you leads for auditions, things like that. But you just have to live it 24/7. That's the first thing.
You have to do it.
Yeah, some people say, "Oh man, how do you become an actor?" Like, well, you just like I said, you have to commit. I mean, you have to do everything that needs to be done.
When it comes to work ethic, do you think that's a lost trait in today's society?
Say that again, sorry.
When it comes to hard work, work ethic, do you believe that's that's a lost trait in today's society?
Oh, there's no question. I think because today's society, people get things easier, I guess. Or
Instant gratification.
Right, exactly. Like they don't understand. Like they may see someone and go, man, that guy's lucky. How did he's got all this money, and doesn't realize all the effort and sweat and tears that that person put in for 20 years to get to that point. Or, it's not like, okay, I want to be a big star.
And it just happens.
Give it to me. Yeah, where's my role?
I'm
good enough.
That's how people think nowadays.
Yeah.
That's how people think nowadays with TikTok and Instagram. Things go viral, whatever the case is. I feel like their bandwidth has shortened, where everything needs to be instant gratification. If they need something, Google, this, whatever the case is, on their phones. Everything's become so quick. You want to watch a movie, turn on TV, bam, you got it right on my phone right here.
Exactly.
Before, you had to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Now you got hundreds and hundreds of different titles and movies and shows all at your fingertips.
Yep, exactly.
So,
I mean, I would just tell someone, listen, and the path that I took was, I went on Backstage.com, and even student films. Like some actors say, like, I'm not doing student films, but I did anything that I could to get out there, to get my name out there, and then I think what really caught me a break was I auditioned, which I found on Backstage.com. They were auditioning for a movie called Backfire, and I got a supportive role in that, which it didn't star any A-list actors, but some good B-list actors, and a real good director, and then that got me to meet people in the industry, things like that.
build connections.
Yep, and then that plus being on stage with Bruce Springsteen, and then they made a documentary from it called, not from that, but I was part of it, called Springsteen and I, and then that gave me a lot of connections, people who I've met who I now are like really good friends of mine, and that sort of just, like you said,
Catapults.
Right, keeps going more and more.
It's like a plane that's going up, right?
Right.
And it keeps on going up. Once you break through that plane, like that roadblock, whatever you want to call it, and then it's just a little more smooth sailing than before.
Yep.
But to touch on something, you talked about B-list actors, how you're in Backfire in that film. Recently, I heard you're with an A-list actor, Robert De Niro, in a film. Yes. Tell us something about that.
So here's another great story as to how I even got the audition.